Hello guys, what is up? This is GalacticElliot bringing you guys back to the WBE. This time we're going against my man Patty Trills, coach of the Sin City Scizors. We took a bit of a rough loss last week to Mewtwo fan Nate. He brought the Cloister, reverse 6-0'd me. I'm not very happy with how that went, but honestly, looking back at it, the crit against my Chandelure was a bit unfortunate because I would have gone for Calm Mind the second turn and would have been able to live another Hyper Voice, but it's the way of the game. It's all good. Memento into Shell Smash. Nothing I could do about that, unfortunately. It is all good. But this week we're going back and we're going to try to get some revenge, not against anybody in particular, but Patty, just so happens to be my, Week 7 matchup. So Patty Trills is a very good team. Literally one of the hardest teams I've ever had to prep against, actually. His team is Landorus, Therian, Ferrothorn, Incineroar, Seismitoad, Jardigan, Mega Alakazam, Raichu, Ribombee, Golbat, and Primeape. The 6 that I predicted to bring will be Landorus, T, Ferrothorn, Incineroar, Seismitoad, Jardigan, and Mega Alakazam. I could very much see him bringing Raichu. I don't really know what he wouldn't bring. Maybe Incineroar, because Incineroar is not like the greatest in terms of going against things like Mega Garchomp, but I feel like he has a good chance of bringing the Intimidate core. I feel like Jardigan has a really good matchup. I feel like he is going to bring that. I don't know. I really don't know. Wait, doesn't he have Kieran? Wait, no, he doesn't have Kieran. Never mind. Yeah, no. I went against Kieran 2 weeks ago. Okay. Either way, this is the 6 I predicted to bring, and the 6 that we're bringing this week is Mega Garchomp, Alolan Sandslash, Chandelure, Serena, Alolan Ninetales, and Mantine. Make sure you guys check out my man Patty. His links are in the description down below. All the time, my opponents have the links down in the description down below. So make sure you guys check them out. Everybody at WBE has been absolutely amazing. My first time winning against Patty. Very nervous, but we'll see how things go. And yeah. Okay, so here comes the team. Okay, so he's bringing a bit of a different team than I thought he would. This always happens. This always happens. So he doesn't end up bringing the Seismitoad. He doesn't end up bringing the Jardigan. I really felt like he was going to bring those two Pokemon without a doubt. It is nice that he isn't bringing the Jardigan or Seismitoad, though, because that does lead me to be able to put in some work a little bit. Seismitoad. Okay, this is really going to change up my play style. Oh, he doesn't bring the Raichu, which is nice. He brings the Ribombee and Golbat. Okay. Kind of wish I brought Hoopa now. I was thinking about breaking Hoopa. We actually did not bring Hoopa. We brought Chandelure instead. I really wish we brought the Hoopa now, because Golbat is a pain in the ass. And this team kind of dicks down with Hoopa, man. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so I feel like he's gonna probably lead off with his Landorus. If I can lead off with my Alolan Ninetales and bluff that I'm Scarf, that could be an option. We'll see what he wants to do. I'm not like super confident with this lead, but I feel like I mean, I could have also let off with my Mega Garchomp, but I feel like this is a decent lead. He didn't bring one of his walls, which is nice to know. Seismitoad was actually really annoying going into this match. Not having it around is super nice. Not having to worry about Rindo if I end up bringing my Chandelure in is super nice. Chandelure does put a lot of work onto this team. Okay, so let's see what he leads up. He goes with the Ribombee. Okay. Okay, so that's not actually a bad lead at all. He potentially could have, the Sticky Web lead. Okay, Ribombee's coverage is pretty not great, so I'm not too worried about this thing too much. I've used Ribombee in the past, and it needs to set up in order to really put in a lot of work. It's a really fast Pokemon. Quiver Dance makes it very scary. I am not a fan of Ribombee after Quivers. He shouldn't be able to do too much damage against us, though. I am a tiny bit worried about a turn 1 Quiver, but I feel like I'm in a decent position just to get my Aurora Veil up, honestly. Or just going straight for a Moonblast. He doesn't have a lot of switch-ins against my Alolan Ninetales, which is nice to see. I think I just go for my Veil turn 1 and just kind of, you know, have the ability to take hits very nicely. If he goes for Quivers, at least I could take hits really nicely from there. He's just going to hard switch out, probably going to his Ferrothorn. He's going to go to Nigel. Okay. We got the Veil up, which is super nice. Nice shiny, by the way. Okay, so we are Icy Rock this week, which is, you know, hence why I brought along Sand Slash. We see the leftovers right away. Good to know he's not Rocky Helmet right off the bat. We know we can hit him physically and not have to worry too much about what comes after. So, I do have HP Fire this week. HP Fire is a 2-hit KO about, not doing too much at all. I'm a little worried about, obviously, hazard stacking. My Mantine, unfortunately, doesn't do too much against this thing other than just kind of roosting off damage, defogging, and whatnot. So, with that being said, I do need to keep my Mantine healthy. It's the only thing that really can take a hit from Mega Alakazam. Mega Alakazam puts in a ton of work against us. I feel like the best thing to switch into at this point would have to be my Serena. I should probably see how much Gyro Ball does first before doing that, though, because Serena's not the fastest Pokemon ever, but Gyro Ball can do a lot of damage. Okay, it's not doing too much damage at all. I don't really want to take too much damage, but I mean, I could always just switch into my Garchomp, honestly. It's probably what I'm going to end up doing, actually. I think I'm just going to switch into my Garchomp. If he goes for Gyro Ball, he's taking at least some rough skin damage. It's not really going to do much. I mean, it's not really going to do anything. But I do have Fire Blast. He wants to just go for Spikes. I bring this thing in before the Spikes go on. Okay, he goes for Rocks. Perfect. Okay. So we see the Rocks on the Ferrothorn as well as the leftovers. Okay, so I have Fire Blast on my Garchomp. And without his Science of a Toad, he doesn't have a lot that can switch in against us. If I can get Rocks up during this match, I am in a really good position. Looking at his team, his hazard removal, would it be Defog Lando, Defog Golbat, or Defog or Bombi? I'm sure that Golbat's probably going to be the Defog setter, or, yeah, the ones that use Defog. I am going to go for Rocks in this turn and see what he wants to do. He's probably just going to hard switch into his Golbat, though. But I feel like at least getting the Rocks up now would be nice. That way, if he goes into his Golbat, he would feel forced to go for the Defog, as I can switch into something for free. Or you can opt to, you know, keep the hazards up, and it would hurt me, but it would also hurt him a ton. Because his team does not like taking Rocks damage just as much as my team doesn't like it. And I have Defog and Mantine, so, you know, I can always get rid of it anytime I want to as well. He must be fearing the Fire Blast, me bringing this thing in just straight up. So I don't think he's going to stay in. If he does stay in, that's not the worst thing in the world. Because I can go for the Fire Blast right after. I don't know if I Mega'd. Did I Mega? I hope I Mega'd, because I do have to Mega first turn. I don't know if I Mega'd. Actually, I just kind of remembered. I'm like, did I click the Mega button? Did I click the Mega? I don't think I clicked the Mega button. I don't think it's going to end up mattering. I don't think I clicked the Mega button. I did. Okay, good. I was about to say, does it go off before the switch or after the switch? Okay. Not like it would have mattered in this place anyway. So he actually goes into his Rubombi. We do have the Veil up, which is nice. How much are we doing against this? Like, how much is this thing doing against us? Is my question. We have the Veil up. He may just go straight for the Defog to get rid of my Veil if he has Defog on his Rubombi, which, like I said before, I don't think he would. And I think he kind of has still to be timid. So, he's also missing out on a ton of power. Moonblast isn't doing a lot, and Fire Blast would kill him. I kind of feel like staying in. But if he goes for the Quiver Dance, I actually wouldn't kill, because he'd bring up his special defense by 1. So, it is nice that we got the Rocks up at the very least. At this point, I could also switch on to my Mantine to play kind of safe. But to be honest with you guys, I think I'm just going to go straight for the Fire Blast, predicting the potential Defog. If he goes for the Quiver Dance, that's completely fine, though. He's going to go for the Sticky Web, so he's actually just going to sack this thing off if Fire Blast lands. And Fire Blast, of course, doesn't land. I shouldn't say these things because it just happens like that all the time. And now he knows that we have Fire Blast. That sucks. Now he can go for a free Moonblast if he wants to. That's really annoying. I mean, I have to defog it at some point as well. 100%. We still have the... We don't have the Veil up anymore, actually. Of course. Okay. Hey, Veil is not up anymore. Fuck. And I noticed we're Ice Rock, obviously. That's unfortunate. I feel like I have to go out into my Mantine, though. It could take special hits very well. It's not really built to take special hits as well as, like, it, you know, typically can. It's also meant to take physical hits, too. We'll see what he wants to do. We'll see what he wants to do. Rocks are up, unfortunately, too. Yeah, Moonblast is his best play. Okay, that is nothing. Brings down our social attack, which is annoying. I don't know what his item is. Maybe... Would it be Focus Sash? I don't think it would be. Wait, Veil was up? Whenever I clicked on the thing, it said that Veil wasn't up. I think I have to go for the Defog on this turn. Or I go for the Roost on this turn. I'm gonna go for the Roost on this turn, see what he wants to do. I don't think he stays in. Yeah, he's not gonna stay in. He's gonna go into his Ferrothorn. We're gonna get a Roost off. Make yourself nice and healthy. I think at this one I have to go for the Defog though. See what he wants to do. I could also go for Scalds on this turn. I need to keep my Mantine healthy. Like we mentioned before, Mega Alakazam, huge threat. Huge threat. He's gonna keep that Mega Alakazam in the back. That's how Patty typically plays, so just gotta watch out about that. I kind of just want to go for a Scald though, get a nice burn on this thing. He's more than likely just going to try to either Hazard Stack or go for the Leech Seed. We did not see Gyro Ball, so I'm not sure if he even has Gyro Ball, but I feel like getting a Scald burn on this thing would be kind of nice for us for future play. Just in case he has Power Up or Gyro Ball or anything like that. See what he wants to do. We do get the burn, which is super nice. Okay. That makes up for things a little bit. He goes for the Toxic, that's fine. Longevity obviously isn't going to be super nice. But at least now we know he has the Toxic. That's really good to know, actually. That's really good to know. So he has Stealth Rock, and he has Toxic. Maybe he can have Knockoff. Maybe he has a Gyro Ball. Maybe he has Leech Seed. Not entirely sure. But now we're getting some residual damage, and we're also kind of screwing up his physical attack in case he has any moves that could pressure us. So I'm actually just going for the Defog over here. Get rid of those annoying webs, which you can get back up now that we missed, unfortunately. So that sucks. It really does suck that we had to miss the Fire Blast. So if we had hit that, then that would have been very nice. But that's fine. Fire Blast is 85%, and you know, I don't think Ribombee is the biggest threat on his team, anyways. So I'm not like too worried. It's not like we took any extra damage because of him staying alive. It's just annoying. I'm kind of hoping he switches out over here, so that way we get damage on something that he switches in, and then we go for the Defog. I don't really know why he would switch out, though. I feel like he does more staying in than we do staying in. We get rid of the hazards on both sides, including the webs and the rocks on our side, which, you know, definitely play a huge role. He goes for Leech Seed. Okay, now we know he has Leech Seed. It's fine. That's fine. We're taking a little more damage than I like to on Mantine, though. The Toxic turn 2, and then the Leech Seed definitely going to play a little bit annoying factor. But that's fine. We're about 12 minutes into the game, and nothing has really died so far. So buckle to your seatbelts, guys. It's going to be a bit of a long game from just what I can tell so far. At this point, though, I feel like he's probably just going to go for the rocks. I kind of feel like I should just bring in my Garchomp. But I feel like if I go into Garchomp, then he's gonna think that I'm gonna go for the rocks myself, and I can go for something. He knows that we have Fire Blast now, so he's not gonna make any sort of crazy switch-ins. I can kind of go into Garchomp, then double out, baiting his Golbat to come in, and go into my Ninetales. That could be something I could do too. I'm just afraid that if he goes for rocks over here, I'm kind of putting myself in a corner because I'm taking more damage than I need to. I could go into my Chandelure as well. Chandelure is meant to just kind of kill things with Z-Trick. I don't know if right now is the best time to bring it in, though. To an extent, I kind of just want to go in right now and just click Z-Trick. Unfortunately, with Incineroar around, though, I feel like that's really, really not the smart decision for me to make. So I'm just going to go into my Strandle right now. You know, anticipating the rocks. And I'm just going to go for a big hit. Just going to go for a big hit. Go for a Fire Blast, more than likely. At least get this thing in now. I could have also switched into, you know, I could have also just, you know, sort of stuck with my man sign. But I'm not getting any momentum doing that. Incineroar is very obvious. I wish I didn't have Intimidate, because I'm going to be the one switching out first. So if I go into my Garchomp, Garchomp's going to take the Intimidate. So, you know, Intimidate is just an annoying factor. Getting some chip off against his against his Incineroar, though, is really nice. So I'm just gonna go for the Fire Blast over here. He's definitely gonna go into his Incineroar. If it wasn't for the Intimidate, I would have just hard swapped into my Garchomp, but it's fine. We do land this Fire Blast, of course. You know, the Fire Blast that probably was not worth hitting. We do not see leftovers. Okay, so this actually is great for us because we get to figure out what kind of Incineroar this is. That did under 25%. That did about 21, 22% of health. We can figure out if this thing is AV or not. We can figure out what the spread is about. Fire Blast. Yeah, that's definitely that's Assault Vest. Good to know. He's not a bulk up set this week. Yeah, that was definitely AV. It definitely has some HP investment in there too. I would say it's probably max HP. Okay. With that being said, how much are we doing with Garchomp? Our Garchomp is it's mixed attacker, as you guys can probably already tell, having the special and the physical hits. If I go into my Garchomp, I'm not taking it super well, but I can take a hit nonetheless. And then I can go for rocks, because he's going to go into his Golbat at that point. The Golbat definitely has Defog. That's the only issue I'm really seeing. But this is my best play. Like I said, Patty has such a good team. He goes for the knockout. That's actually really nice for us, because we're holding the Garchomp bite. It's not going to do too much damage to us at all. That kind of also leads me to believe that he doesn't have the Darkest Lariat. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Stealth Rock over here. I could also go for the Draco, anticipating the Golbat to come in, but Golbat more than likely has the Roost, and Fire Blast probably would not do a lot to a Golbat, period. So, Golbat is fat. Not a fan. Gonna go for the rocks. Just gonna go for the rocks. At least pressure him, make him go for the Defog. At the very least, I'd be kind of tempted to kind of just stay in and go for the Draco as he goes for the Defog, so that way, like, I can switch into something else and not take any rocks damage. Because he would go for the Defog, I would imagine. He's probably trying to think about what he wants to do right now. Maybe he's going to predict me to go for the rocks and switch into something that's not Golbat. Landing Phantom. That's the Golbat. Well, that's actually the Landorus. Okay. So I guess he's predicting me to go for the Earthquake, go for the rocks. So that's actually kind of nice. Obviously, Landorus is super scary, though. 1 HPS and we're dead. At this point, if he's Scarf, I'd say he's going to go for the U-turn. Earthquake may just kill us outright, actually. He has to be Jolly, or he can be Adamant Scarf. I guess we'll figure out over here. I outspeed him by 1 point if he's max HP, or max speed. So I'm just gonna stay in and see what he wants to do. If we outspeed, then he's not Scarfed. Which is super nice to know. Super nice to know. He's kind of giving us the insight right now, straight up. If we know that he's Scarfed early on, or if he's some sort of setup Z move. I'm a little worried if he is setup Z move though. Setup Z move really fucks me up. High key. If he goes for a Rock Polish over here, that's super duper scary. 2 Dracos will kill him. Like, I want to know what he is. Okay, so he's not Scarfing me. Land a Draco. This is going to do a ton of damage. It's going to do about 3/4. Super nice damage. Super nice damage. He's going to go for the Earthquake. Does this kill? It's going to be really close. It does kill. If it's Jolly, that's like a 50-50 roll, honestly. Good to know that he's not Scarf, though. That's actually super nice to know. Okay, so... we're getting some good damage against this team right now. We do lose the Garchomp, unfortunately. That really sucks, but we do know a lot about his team. And at this point, I feel like I have to go into my Alolan Ninetales, knowing that we can outspeed it for free, basically. Super nice. And that he's basically Z-move. Like, we know that he's Z-move. We basically know that he's Z-move. We are going to take Rocks damage, which is really unfortunate. But, set up the Hail. Get shit rolling. I can go for the Veil on this turn, though. I cannot go for the Veil. I have to attack what's in front of me on this turn. I really can't afford for me to go for Veil as he goes for some sort of setup move and cucks me down. Or can I? Could I just risk that? I'm asking myself the questions. Can I just go for the Veil and not really have to worry? If he goes for like Z Earthquake, I'm dead. If he goes for Sunage, I'm dead. Even after Veil, I'm dead. But I don't actually know. If he has like Z Stone Edge, then we're living. I feel like my play is Veil. Like, my play has to be Veil. Like, I was second guessing myself earlier, but I feel like my play has to be Veil. Veil is just the play. Yeah, nah. I'd be stupid not to go for Veil, because if he doesn't kill me, he goes into Nigel. Okay, I'm actually kind of curious now. I have HP Ice. That should be a 2-hit KO against him. Does he even have Gyro Ball is the question. And how much does Gyro Ball do under Veil and being burned? Like, could I afford to just stay in and go for HP Fire and take this thing out? Because taking this thing out would be very, very nice for us. No, I cannot risk that one bit. Not worth it. Not worth it. Because if he's burned, he's still doing a ton of damage to us with Veil up. That's wild. I really want to get rid of this freaking these rocks. Really want to get rid of these rocks. I think my best play would just be to go into my Serena over here, actually. Serena under Veil is super nice. He's not really doing a lot against us anyways. If he goes for Leech Seed, then we're not taking anything. Gyro Ball doesn't do anything. He's just, yeah, perfect. Okay. That's my best Milligan play. And not to mention, we don't really care too much about rocks with Serena. This would be the best place to get rid of the rocks, but part of me also wants him to be hurt from the rocks as well, because we're both not enjoying rocks one bit. A lot of my games being played in this game so far, by the way. Holy crap. So, at this point, I feel like he just brings in his Golbat. I wish I had the U-turn. So I'm just going to go ahead and double out into my Alolan Sandslash. I'm just going to double out. He could, of course, just stay in. But he should be fearing the high jump kick. I feel at least he should be. I feel like Golbat's just such a safe switch in. I don't see why he wouldn't just switch it in. Maybe he may predict me to go for the U-turn. And, yeah, I don't know. Does he switch out? He doesn't. Okay. I do have Home Claws. It doesn't tell me how long I have Veil up. That's actually really annoying. I really wish it did. Okay, it's turn 2 of Aurora Veil. It shows up on the top screen. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna go for the Home Claws on this turn. He went for the Toxic, which is super nice, by the way. We just kind of said, screw your Toxic. He's probably just going to go for the Leech Seed on this turn. Now he sees the Home Claws, and really scared for him. Okay, so he lands the Leech Seed. Kind of sucks, but what are you going to do? For +1, Sand Slash. We're not killing him. Brick Break does 60 to 72. It's not killing from this range. I can go for another Home Claws. I don't think it's worth going for another Home Claws, though. I feel like I should just go for the Brick Break. I'm actually. Should I just go for the Icicle Crash? Hope for the the flinch won't matter. I'm gonna go for another Home Claws. I'm second guessing myself a lot here, but I feel like I just go for another Home Claws and then kill one Brick Break the next turn. The Weed Seed damage really sucks, but yeah, oh my god, this is actually gonna do. Okay, that is nothing. I never mind. Mega Alakazam does just come in the next turn. Because he will trace our Slush Rush. Now we're +2. Brick Break should kill. Brick Break should kill. I'm just gonna go for it. That doesn't kill. He's physically bulky. Shit. Damn, dude. I didn't think that he'd be physically bulky. Leech Seed's gonna kill us. That sucks. I should have just gone for 2 Brick Breaks. Or gone for the Icicle Crash. Okay, that really sucks. I feel like I just let that happen for no reason too. I really wish he switched out into his Golbat. Like, I guess he just was really not anticipating me to go for the high jump kick. And now he has no reason now to just stay in. Do I go out into my Alolan Ninetales? Do I go into my Mantine? I feel like if I go into Mantine, then he just gets HP back from Leech Seed. Then I get rid of Rocks. This is just a really awkward position for me to be in right now. Don't like it. So yeah, I could always just go into my Chandelure and go for Fire Blast. But I don't feel like after Rocks that would even kill him after 2. Not to mention he would just let it die. I'm just gonna go into my Alolan Ninetales over here. I can't go for another Veil though. Cannot go for another Veil, which is really unfortunate. We don't have any sort of we don't have any sort of momentum right now, which sucks. I'm just gonna go for the Hidden Power Fire and just kill him off. He's just gonna stay in, so I'm just gonna kill him. I'm gonna show him the way of the HP Fire. It does not really matter. I don't want Freeze Dry to, for whatever reason, not kill. Alolan Ninetales kills Ferrothorn, but he has way more momentum than we do right now. He has Eevee, Incineroar, just chilling too. If he does bring it in, it takes a ton of Rocks damage. That's at least nice. I feel like he kind of just brings it in right now. I feel like, yeah, he either brings in his Alakazam. Yeah, no, we're in a terrible spot right now. He has Rocks. I don't have my Veil up. I don't have my Alolan Sandslash anymore. I misplayed this game a lot. I am using Alolan Sandslash as like my newest Pokemon. So it's like, there's certain things that I guess I wasn't 100% accustomed to yet. I do have to, unfortunately, just straight up go for the attacking move. I don't want him to get a free sub up or calm mind up or anything like that. If he goes for calm mind, I kind of just lose. Unfortunately, low Ninetales isn't really doing too much damage. I feel like he just kills me off though. I feel like he can't risk us going for like a Shadow Ball. He doesn't know our full moveset yet. He doesn't know that we have the Freeze Dry. He doesn't know if we have the Moonblast. He's only seen 2 moves so far. I could have definitely played this game a lot better. Psychic will kill us. And Slash Shock will definitely kill us. He has it. Moonblast is not even doing half. If he goes for the Calm Mind, we're not doing anything. If he goes for the sub, we're kind of screwed. I feel like I have to go for the Aura Veil nonetheless, though. I'm just going to go for the Veil. If he goes for the sub, then, you know, it sucks. But at least he's not doing as much damage on us. I feel like Veil is my best option right now. Damn, I really wish we had the Sand Slash still around. He's just gonna go for the Side Shock. It's gonna kill us. And I feel like now Landorus just kind of wins too. I mean, Landorus doesn't just win, but how much is this thing doing against my Serena? I do have the Tanga Berry, so if he goes for the Signal Beam, it actually would do him more bad than good. I feel like he has no reason to stay in with his Alakazam whenever he has Golbat, just chilling. I am just going to go into my Serena, though, and just go for the Power Whip. I have no reason right now to make any sort of foolish plays. He could very well just not care about differential and just kind of, you know, stay in and just do as much damage as possible. I'm just gonna go for the Power Whip. Because he may just go for the Signal Beam. Yeah. Good thing I didn't switch out. So we're gonna be able to live this, and Power Whip, as long as it lands, should be able to kill him. Perfect. So him staying in there actually really may have caused him to not just run away with this game. We have a chance, is what I'm trying to say. Serena kills Mega Alakazam. We don't have a big chance, but we at least have a chance. So he goes in his Ribombee, which is what the Tanga Berry was meant for anyways. At this point in time, we have no reason to keep our Ribombee, like, at all. We have literally no reason to. He may just go for the Sticky Web and sack it off. If he does that, then our Z-Trick kind of goes to waste. I could always switch out into my Chandelure right now. I'm just going to stay in and go for the Acrobatics, though. He's just going to go straight for the Bug Buzz to kill us. I could have gone to my Mantine. Should have probably went into my Mantine, because I feel like my Serena still had some life in her. I'm gonna go for the Roost on this turn. I'm sure he's probably just gonna do his Golbat. He's actually just gonna stay in. Our biggest chance right now is to get that Incineroar on as little HP as possible. That's basically what we need to do. If we can get Incineroar on as little HP as possible. Come on. Throw me a bone, game. There's absolutely no way we win now. Not like that really mattered too much anyways. It really didn't. feel like the rocks don't really matter too much either now. I should just try to kill off this Ribombee. I should have just Toxic down the first turn, honestly. Definitely a lot of misplays on my end in this game. If I can get the burn over and kill him, that'd be nice. Doesn't happen, though. That's fine. I need to keep the rocks up on his side of the field in order to win this game. Even though they're gonna affect me just as badly. My throat just did a thing, and I don't know what it just did, but it just did a thing. I think it means that we lost, but gonna do our best to try to, you know, not lose the game. I'm gonna go for the Z trick. Who knows? Maybe I can get some crits. Maybe I can get some crits. You never know. If I went for the Fire Blast on this turn, there may have still been a chance. He does have knockoff. He does have knockoff. We are Z move. It probably still kills us, but you never know, man. Okay. Chandelure, what are you gonna do, buddy? You're gonna do nothing. We're gonna hope that you can do something. Otherwise, this is a 4-0 loss. If I can go for the Shadow Ball and get the special defense drop, Fire Blast probably still wouldn't kill. He's probably adamant, so yeah, he probably killed knockoff. He'd probably kill a knockoff. So adamant, assault vest. I think my best bet is just to go for 2 Fire Blasts and just kind of hope that 1 crits and 1 is regular or whatever, or miss completely. GG to Patty. You know, we tried to bring something out of nothing. I think Golbat would have probably just lived anyways and wouldn't really care about what we would do anyways, so I don't think it really matters. But the Fire Blast misses at a certain point could mean something. This didn't matter. Yeah, nothing we could do about this. But yeah, I feel like the biggest turning point was us losing our Alolan Sandslash. He probably physically bulky Ferrothorn. I figured he'd probably need more especially bulky. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we prepped fine, as well as we could have. He played super well. He kind of just battled against what was in front of us. You know, wasn't a good matchup to have Alolan Sandslash go against a Ferrothorn. Excuse my mic tap. We played as well as we could though, and we did take a pretty bad loss after a week where we kind of needed to kind of pick things up. So a little unfortunate on that loss, but it's fine. At the end of the day, it's just a game. My point of being in leagues is to have fun, learn some new things, as I always learn new things in these matches, and I always enjoy them so much because of it. Obviously, I do want to make playoffs, though, and we need to get back in rhythm. We did not have a great matchup against this team. I feel like with what he brought, I could have, like, probably gotten around certain things. Like, Alolan Sandslash going down as early as it did, taking as much damage as it did, was definitely the downfall. So I should definitely be more careful about that. I think I also let my Mega Garchomp go down a little too early as well. So that's a little unfortunate. I don't know if that roll with Earthquake from his Landorus was, you know, a roll or not. If he was adamant, then no. But if he was jolly, then yeah, it was a roll. It's the way Pokemon goes, though. Had we landed that Fire Blast, it could have actually Made the game at least a little different. Against the Rabombi. That's fine. At the end of the day, it's the game we play. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time, and peace out.